Final story on integrity. I worked for Steve Sloan. Steve Sloan was probably the smartest athletic director that I ever worked for. And he was the athletic director when I was coaching at the University of North Texas. And Coach Sloan used to tell a lot of Bear Bryant stories because Coach Sloan had played for Bear Bryant at the University of Alabama. And then he became an assistant coach for Coach Bryant at Alabama. And one story that he told, which really displays integrity, Coach Sloan talked about recruiting John Hannah. And John Hannah was the #1 recruit in the state of Alabama. He was an unbelievable offensive lineman, and everybody in the United States was trying to get him to come to their school. And Coach Sloan recruited him, and John Hannah and his dad gave Coach Sloan their word that they were coming to Alabama. Back then, on signing day, you could be there when they signed. And so, of course, the #1 recruit was John Hannah, and so Coach Sloan was there that morning for John Hannah to sign the letter of commitment. And he got there, and John Hannah and his dad were there, and Coach Sloan had the letter of commitment, and they wouldn't sign. And Coach Sloan almost had a heart attack. He said, "You got to be kidding me." And they said, "We told you we'd be there. We'll be there." He said, "You need to sign this." And they said, "No, we don't. We gave you our word, and we'd be there. We'll be there." So Coach Sloan drives back to Tuscaloosa, and he said all the way back, he's trying to figure out some way he was going to tell Coach Bryant, because he knew Coach Bryant was going to kill him. He said he got back, and he said he went in and he told Coach Bryant, he said, "Here's what happened." And he told him the story. And so Coach Bryant looked up at him, he said, "I don't know who will be here in August, but I'll guarantee you John Hannah will be here in August." And sure enough, John Hannah came to Alabama, was an All-American, was in the College Hall of Fame. John Hannah went on and played in the NFL, and he's in the NFL Hall of Fame. You know, his integrity, the fact that his word meant more than signing some sheet of paper. I was raised by a man that was a truck driver and a man of his word. And he could borrow money from the bank without signing anything. And I think about that every time I buy a car or I buy a house or something, and I have to sign 300 sheets of paper and all of this background checks and all this. And I think about the days when my dad would call Frank Wooten at the bank and say, I need to borrow $100. I'm going to send one of the boys up there to get it. And Mr. Wooten would say, "Okay." And that was it. There wasn't any signing anything. And the world has become today, there are so few people with integrity that the ones that have integrity pay a price for those that don't. You know, if you build your life on integrity, if you tell somebody something, they know it's going to happen. And that's what integrity is. When I tell you I'm going to do something, you know it's going to be done.